every baby, welcome to or welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kidden and today's video is going to be all about my year in diapers. So it's been about a year since I incorporated diapers into my adult baby life. So I went from being regressor little to ABDL once I incorporated diapers. So I have some questions that you guys actually asked me and I have them written down, so I'm gonna go over a couple of them and we'll just have a little chit chat. Before I get too far into the video, I just want to share where everything is from. Middies, Little Kink Boutique, rattle wrist thingy, Little Kink Boutique bonnet, Little Kink Boutique, and the honeybee onesie, Little Kink Boutique, PACI clip, Little Kink Boutique, PACI, Little Comforts, and this is my comfort stuffy poop, and this is from Daddy. The first thing that was asked is, am I a 24/7 diaper wearer? And no, I am not. And the second part of that was, if I'm not, then why not? And it gave me kind of like a list of things to go over. So the first thing is temperature for me. So I have a big sensory thing with temperature. Obviously I don't love being cold. However, being overheated is horrible for me. I'm super duper sensitive to heat. I feel overwhelmed and I cannot tolerate it. So when I'm in a place that isn't air conditioned in the summer and I'm wearing a diaper, I can just feel how warm and almost overbearing it is. And for me, diapers are a huge comfort thing. So when it stops being a comfort thing, then I don't see the point of it. So that's a big one for me, is that I do live in a place where summers are pretty extreme. However, when I'm inside in the summer, I have no problem at all. The next reason as to why I'm not 24/7 is because I don't mess my diapers, I just wet them, and I didn't even used to do that. So that was a comfort thing that I had to get to, basically, and that leads me into my next question, and it's how did I get comfortable using them in general? This one is kind of like a I'm not very helpful sort of answer, because as soon as I expressed to my caregiver, my daddy, that I wanted to actually use them, he said, try it, baby girl. And so the fact that he was just so okay with it made me feel like, yeah, I'm a baby, that's okay, I'm allowed to do what I want. I have no problem with it. I don't have to tell my brain to go. It was very natural for me. I do get people who often ask, and the only other thing that I can say for tips if you want to be able to wee in them is positioning. If you're sitting flat on the ground and there's pressure on your potty parts, then probably getting up into the potty position, the little squat, it's probably a little bit more comfortable and easier, so there's not actual pressure on you. I actually heard somebody once say that they got comfortable using by sitting on the potty with their diaper on. So you can try that as well, but I never had a problem with it. I was just born to be a diaper baby. Next question is, what has changed from the beginning of my journey until now? And definitely the amount that I wear diapers. I wear literally as often as I possibly can. I basically just don't wear them to my IRL job because I work in a kitchen and it's brutally hot. But if it wasn't, I wouldn't have a problem wearing them there either. I'm not embarrassed about it. I'm not worried about it at all. Honestly, if anybody were to find out, which I can't think of any circumstance as to why they would, I wouldn't even be embarrassed. If somebody asked if I was wearing a diaper, I would be like, yes. And then what? Then what do they say? Why? And I would say personally it's the comfort thing, and they probably, because I am the person that I am, they'd be like, oh, okay. Side note, everybody who I work with are on my social media platforms and they know. So they wouldn't be surprised. On that topic of what has changed, aside from wearing more, I would say the types of diapers that I have tried and that I predominantly use now. So I was so excited about all of the like ABDL colorful cute ones, and as I tried more and more, I've been able to filter what I really love, and I'm a huge fan of all white diapers. Bambinos, my goodness, Bambinos. You guys probably already know if you follow. Bambinos is one of my favorites. The sap inside is incredible, and also the fit is just perfect for my body type. I tried some other medical ones, and because wearing more often is a bigger expense, medical ones can be a more affordable option. Someone asked me, since using diapers, if I've become incontinent, and short answer, no. I don't think that you can actually become like 100% incontinent just from wearing diapers and allowing yourself to go whenever you want. But I do think you can become urge incontinent. So I personally unpotty train very easily. So what I mean by that is if I wear for like a week straight and then I have a situation where I am unable to have a diaper on, I will not remember, and I will think it's okay just to go. I also have a kind of rule for myself that I don't wear to bed, because I got in a habit of wearing them to bed and thinking that it's safe to use them in bed. And then if there was an occasion that I did not have one on, I would pee the bed. It makes my headspace easier to remember, like, hey, you're not wearing, please don't pee your pants. I've also learned a lot in the past year that there are specific products that go along with wearing diapers that I definitely prefer. So barrier creams and stuff like that I think can be really important, especially if you have chafing issues and stuff. You definitely want something on your body if you're going to be wearing a lot more. Skincare and hygiene is super important, especially if you are someone with princess parts. You want to make sure that you take care of that. I suggest making sure that if you are planning on wearing, that you have that kind of thing in mind. Also, if you are somebody who's doing it more on the 24/7 end, daily bathies or showers I think is so important for your skin health. This part is actually to do with my daddy, and a lot of people have asked me what has changed with him and I, if there's been any issues, if, you know, he's supportive of it, stuff like that. He is very supportive of it. He is the one that encouraged me to try it and do what made me feel good. He has just been right on board. I wish that he was here because I would have him speak about it, but it's nothing but a thing to him. I literally am so like blessed and lucky. Neither of us are what I would call DL, and he's not ABDL. The diapers are definitely a big part of my AB. So they're just a big part of my little space, my comfort. And so the fact that they make me feel so good, he is just all about. And I think for him and I both, I don't want to speak on entirely behalf of him, but we have had conversations, but it's a new level of something that we do together. And I know that it's not exactly mainstream, but it is something that brings us closer, and definitely in a different way. So for us, it's acts of love, and he is more than happy to be a part of it because we want to be a part of everything that each other do and experience. So when I'm feeling small, he will change me, he will take care of me, he will do all of the things, and he doesn't have any like issue with it. He offered. I never had to ask. That's another topic that I think I'm going to cover actually, but I just am really grateful that I didn't have to go to a point where I was like, do you want to be a part of this? But like I said, that'll be another topic for another video. There was actually one more part of this that I wanted to answer, one more question. And somebody was asking if I planned on getting things like a changing table or expanding my little room to be more of a nursery. I would heckin' love that. Oh boy, do I want to. And it's not even about the like investing or anything. Like, I would literally drop some coin if I had the space for it. I am a 6 foot tall baby, and a crib would be massive for me. I have thought about a changing table, but like if I'm gonna take up the room for a changing table, I would go for a crib. What we do is usually we just lay a towel down on the bed and Daddy will change me there, which is nice, but like the mindset I would be in if I had a full nursery would be, ooh, oh, I would love that so much. For now, I'm working with what I got. Somebody asked me if, now that I've been wearing diapers, if they still make me feel little because I wear them so much now. And for me, absolutely. They really do. I actually will not put diapers on if I have to be a little more productive. As soon as I put one on, it's like my headspace is ready to be little. Just do the little things. No grown-up stuff. No all done grown up. Maybe this is silly. I have specific diapers that I wear when I specifically want to be little, not just for like comfort and anxiety reasons. Do you guys want to know what they are? Drum roll. All white Bambino Blissimo? No. They're the ultra stretch ones, but they're all white, and I don't know why, but all white diapers make me feel so little. And then my other ones, I know these are so, it seems like so basic. Pink Mega Max. I don't know why. And then was gonna say some of the Rears ones, but I have a bunch of those and I kind of wear them a lot now because I have so many that they don't exactly give me the same feel, but they're so bulky that they just make me feel like an itty bitty baby when I wear them. Okay, every baby, I've actually talked so much that my phone is running out of space. Yes, I record on my iPhone. Please don't judge me. I'm gonna wrap the video up. I hope that you guys got something from this. Maybe I answered some questions for you, and maybe I've encouraged you to try diapers if you've been wanting to. So please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, give it a comment. Let me know how your diaper adventures are going, if you've even tried them, and what you think. Until next time, forehead kiss.